Today we're checking out the BMR rear strut tower brace in black hammer tone, designed to fit the 2008 to 2023 Challengers. This is going to be a great option for Challenger owners looking to improve chassis rigidity and handling performance by reducing the flex in that rear suspension area. The BMR rear strut tower brace is designed to add structural integrity to your Challenger's chassis by reinforcing the rear strut towers. By doing so, it helps reduce flex and improved overall handling characteristics, making it ideal for track use and aggressive driving. With a precision engineered design, it enhances stability during cornering and ensures your suspension components work more efficiently. The brace is going to come in this slick black hammer tone finish that not only adds durability, but it also gives it a nice aggressive appearance. This brace is engineered specifically for a direct fit, ensuring compatibility with your Challenger. This strut tower brace is constructed from high-quality steel tubing for maximum strength and durability. The steel construction ensures the brace can withstand the high-stress loads, keeping your suspension components properly aligned. The black hammer-tone powder-coated finish provides excellent resistance to rust and corrosion, ensuring long-lasting performance even in harsh conditions. BMR has designed this brace with precision welds and a form-fitting structure to integrate seamlessly into your vehicle's rear suspension setup. Now, as far as pricing goes on this, it's coming in right around that $300 price range. So for a strut tower brace, this offers a good value for the performance gains and that build quality. This installation will be pretty straightforward. So we'll be rating this a 2 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, and this should only take you about 2 hours to complete with some basic tools. The brace is going to mount directly to your Challenger's rear strut towers using factory bolt locations. This is a simple bolt-on upgrade that provides immediate benefits for the chassis stiffness and handling. Now let's see exactly how that install process goes with a video from one of our American Muscle customers.
These are the tools that I used. I used a nylon pry bar to take out the pins that hold the carpet out. I used a razor blade to cut the carpet and a 15mm deep socket. Okay, today we're going to be installing a BMR rear strut tower brace for my 2023 Challenger wide body. Let's see if we can start line all this up inside. Here's going to be the hardest part. Is camera over. That's where it's going to mount to, and that's going to have to go in there. I've seen people cut it straight down. I'm going to try to make an incision along here, roughly where it is, and hopefully line it up. Put this all back and do a quick feel. This is where the bolt is, right where my finger is. I'm going to make an incision right where that is. Okay, there is also insulation, sound deadening material that's in there that's kind of thick, just making this a little bit hard to cut. But the outside carpet is really easy. There's my fingers to the other side. Let's see if this will be big enough. I'll try to wiggle this in there, snake it in. Oh, there we go. Again, I said the hardest part of this is cutting through the insulation part. I really hope I don't have to make an incision like I've seen in the past, where people have just cut straight down in order to get it in. I guess that's in order to peel this insulation back. But I'm just going to try to somewhat muscle it in so if I could make the appearance look much better. I realize at the angle that it is, it's almost impossible to get it in without removing at least one side of the carpet, installing it on there, because the carpet with the hole does not give you enough room. And I'm going to take this carpet off this side, install it on the bar, put this side in without removing it, put it on the shock towers, and then reinstall the carpet. There's a bunch of screws. Here's one here, and there's two tops. One's there, and one, and then there's at least 2 more that are inside the seat. So I'm going to pull the back seat down, remove this side, and take it from there. Moving in the car in the rear seat, there's one here, and one down here. Now the car panel in the rear should be able to be removed. I will snake it on one side after removing it, and then hopefully be able to adjust it at the angle that it is without having any more interference. Okay, this is the rear after I took this one side panel out. I should have did this from the beginning just because of the geometry of the bar. You can't bend the inside carpet and get the bar on at the same time. So I put the bar in on this side with only removing one bolt fastener on the top, and I left that like that. Now I'm going to take the carpet where I have the hole, angle this up on this side to make sure it's somewhat lined up. Okay. Put this through the hole and just move the carpet over. Once the carpet is over, this side is already lined up. And there she is. Voila! That side is on, this side is on. And now to put on the washers. As you can see, my kid is here for a second, so I just have to tend to her to see what's the matter. From the bolts here that are supplied, they're gonna go right on top of the existing that are in there. And just from looking at it, and knowing shock towers, 14 or 15. And it looks like it's gonna be a deep socket. I'm gonna use a 15 deep socket. Small extension. Okay, now I have something to hold the camera. Supplied washer goes flat. Has the groove with the nut. Here's the back one and the front one. Washer, nut. This is pretty much straightforward. The hardest part is just because of the angle of the bar is getting it in. After trying different angles and moving back and forth, I decided to sit back and think about it, so I shut the camera off. This side here, just gonna have to move a few things, and I'm sure it'll go right back into place. One down here. One up here that I removed. As you can see, that's basically it. Maybe take the razor blade, trim it a little bit more so there's less of a buckle, but straightforward.
All right, that's gonna wrap up our review and install of the BMR rear strut tower brace with black hammer tone finish for the 2008 to 2023 Challengers. And for all things Challenger, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.